Yeah, it was kind of a domed area like this. Actually, I guess I don't really have to show you because it was kind of like this, and but I think it was a little more closed off. So this is like the landscape of the place where we fought that boss last time. A lot more open, a lot more shit. This time's gonna be very interesting, very fascinating. Make sure to start the timer this time. I'm surprised this guy didn't start wailing at me. Yeah, I think I've kind of touched on this before, but I've never really gone into great detail. Well, not that there's great detail to go into, but I haven't. It's still still true, still correct. What the fuck you doing down here, Stanton? I have some. How many do you want? 15? Fuck. Really, bro? Alright, I don't think that stuff just grows around here. I can find off enemies, I know, but... Ooh, this one. Yeah. This place is where it does just naturally grow, and it's not in this land, so... We'll probably come back, because otherwise that's a lot of kills. I'm trying to find some titanium around here. I got it right this time. Anywho. As I've mentioned a few times, like it may at first glance appear that I suck at combat in this game, and you know, well, that's not an unfair statement. Like literally, I've been very spoiled in this game for sure. There's like not a drop of fucking titanium up in here. Well, the game likes to try to prove me wrong sometimes, but there's not much. I want to get out of the opal. I want to go back to the other one so I can see how much titanium I got without having to look at my inventory. As I kind of mentioned, I've been very spoiled. That the fact that warriors are just fucking dumb. Like, you could just build endless health regen, literally take full attacks from whoever, like 5 people, and just walk away like you didn't even get touched. Like, it's pretty fucking stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Which was a stark contrast, like a completely stark contrast to the way I was playing my Huntress. Like my Huntress, I was constantly dodging and weaving in dodges and movement in between attacks and whatnot, because you kind of have to. A lot squishier than a warrior. So if you're playing any other class than a warrior and not following my build, if you follow my pattern of just letting everything fucking hit you and not even trying to move or dodge, you will probably get wrecked pretty fast. So it's pretty easy to look at that and be like, wow, this guy sucks at this game. He doesn't even dodge attacks, and like he just gets hit by everything like a fucking scrub or what have you, whatever your thought process may wish to be. It's because again, I've been spoiled on my warrior. I don't have to dodge anything, and I take no damage, and if I do take damage, I instantly heal it back within 2 seconds. It's dumb. It's completely dumb. Like warriors are completely unbalanced in this game, in my opinion, because not only like just coming from a ranger. Especially, I haven't really seen any of the talents for wizards and not that many for rogues. But just coming from the fact that they get endless health regen from their gear and their kit in general. Because like I could put on fortification if I wanted. I could stand still and heal all my health instantly, pretty much. Because with all my health regen, if I get my regeneration increased drastically on top of that, I would probably go from one health or 1 heart to like 15 in under 2 or 3 seconds, I would imagine. Like it'd just be like doom 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 doom. It would just start to go up like crazy. So I could even be crazier with this. But not only do they have like endless health, but like almost every tier gives them some form of damage increase. That is not the case in Rangers. Like in Rangers, like every tier is like defensive. It's like almost stupid how every tier is defensive. Like, so not only can they survive everything, all their talents are based on, can I do more damage? Yes. It's I gotta tell you, warriors are pretty unfair and pretty unbalanced in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Doesn't mean that the other ones aren't fun and don't do damage. It's just they don't have steroids of damage and health regen out the ass like warriors do. Like I literally crit for 1,000 earlier. 1,000 damage on an enemy. It was ridiculous. Okay, what is that? That person's at the other place, so we can go back and deal with that. I don't really want to deal with. Oh fuck! There's this titanium over there. I don't want to deal with big floaty eye McGee yet. I will very soon. I just don't want to. Yeah, it's kind of hoping for a little bit more titanium, but we can turn this in, upgrade my upgrade my furnace, and see what mats we are going to need to upgrade everything else, and then start heading out for those. What's up, Teet? Mr. Teeter. The voices will stop. You crazy? Ah, yeah. Yeah, go for it. Nice. Titanium foil hat. That's what you do with my titanium, huh? You sick son of a bitch. That's pretty fucking funny though, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, celestial berries. Yeah, we will need those. So with that note, we're going back home. And I know technically I could build a base on any of these lands and make it my home. I just honestly find the first place to be the best home location until you start making stuff on any other place. Of course, any place that's a town might also not be a bad idea as a home location. You can build a little house off to the side or something, or even build just I don't jump nearly as high anymore. It's such a weird feeling when you come back from that. Or you can build just build chests and stack them in towns. So yeah, people to buy from and whatnot. And you can just put these along the town as well. It's totally up to you. I just find this place, since they already give you a house that can fit like all your shit that you need. And then a garden if you want to put in seeds and stuff. I don't care about them at the moment. Maybe in the future, but not now. And just a lot of space you can put people and chests and stuff like that. It just works so perfectly. I have no reason to make a home anywhere else until I start making my own place, if I start making my own place. So we need 3 titanium per bar. We have 20. That means we can make 6. So we can make 6. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at upgrades, because we don't need to go to places to find out what upgrades them. We need 4. With a workbench, I think we would probably want the anvil first, which is 8. Which is pure 8. Looks nice though. Is there even iron? Yeah, there's iron in this game. Okay, I was like, is there even fucking iron? Do we not have an Archer Station 3? No, we have an Archer Station. Okay, there's 4. I was like, do we not even have a fucking... Oof. Oofa toofa. That's crazy. That's a lot of shit. We need 10 celestial, 40 wood, but wood's not too hard to come across. Good on furnace. Sun diamonds we got, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, the rest of them are pretty simple, but we do need a fuckload of titanium, and of course we're going to upgrade our anvil first, because that's where we can get all of our gear and weapon upgrades. Most important to upgrade that, and then I'd probably say workbench after that, and then everything else. Your main class upgrade first. Of course, after the furnace, you can't upgrade anything else without upgrading the furnace. That's how this game works. And then the workbench, and then everything else if you want to do everything else. I recommend doing everything else because there are quests, and you never know when you're just gonna bring another class back to your, like, make this place your main universe, and you can bring other classes to that universe, and then you have to go spend time upgrading their upgrade station. So might as well keep everything upgraded, but also there's classes that there's quests that require things from other classes, workstations, and you might as well have them upgraded. Are we doing anything else when we're here? Maybe dumping some stuff off? Definitely want to sell the seeds. Don't want them. Yep, don't want them. I already have a titanium hand on the other one, so I don't know why I'm even collecting on this. I'll just sell that one. Alright, we're doing decent on space, so awesome, 4 more. I love it. Okay, let's head back out to that location. Maybe we deal with Big Nasty, I don't know. Oh, we can already go there. Yeah, we'll definitely get to 27. No doubt, with how many quests we're getting and whatnot. And I really hope we get to 28, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we'll get close, and I think after 1 or 2 kills on the boss, we'll probably get to 28. But grinding those last 2 levels is not a good time. I'm not gonna lie. It's so much experience required, and there's a lot of fucking killing. I mean, it's a few hours to kill, I'm not gonna lie. At least 2, I would imagine. What else do we got on us, quest-wise? And I don't want to do that one. I can technically do that one, but I don't want to do that one yet. The Golden Masterwork Longbow. We could probably make, I imagine. Alright. Hi, buddy. Let's fucking battle. I actually might need... we're not going to do it yet, because if I dodge enough, my natural health regen should be strong enough to not need potions. But if we're sucking at dodging, we might need to equip a potion. Or potions to the slot, but we'll see how it goes. I imagine I might die to this thing at least once, and learning what I can and can't get away with. I would like to clear the battlefield first of that one random enemy over there, and preferably these stocks. Oh, it's angry. We could probably de-aggro it, I'd imagine, but... Oh! Or not. Oh, yeah, you want to battle? Let's battle. Oh, yep. I remember the beams. I think you have to kill these things and then it comes down. Or something like that. I can't remember. There it goes. Yeah. You kill its eyes, and then after it's done casting, spells. Oh yeah, I think those lock onto you. Then it comes down a little bit. I think they're supposed to lock onto you. They're not at the moment, which is good. Damn, 1500 crit, dog? They did a lot of damage this fucker. Yeah, now they're locking onto me. Yeah. It's dangerous to attack it. Because, when you do, it starts either eye lasering you or targeting you with like 6 bolts at once. So you have to keep moving and keep dodging while it's fighting you. And while you're fighting its ads, you also have to keep dodging and moving. Again, warrior, you don't take a lot of damage. And you heal it all back. Like if you just keep dodging, okay, I'm healed. I could take some more hits. So yeah. This is something that's actually a pretty easy fight on a warrior. It is definitely, I agreed, one of the hardest fights in the game. Because that bee fucking wrecked my huntress, my ranger, that's what it is. And also those beams, like those beams that he's shooting off, the 6 circles that spawn around his head, I think it's 6, and then start shooting off, those are supposed to auto lock onto you. And they're not, and I think that's because of our location. But you see how much, yeah, there we go, those two did. Yeah, I think it's because of our location. Those locked onto me, like, all of them, every single time. But you see how much damage we're taking on our warrior? Like, I took that whole beam, it took like 4 ballers. So, look at that. Like, that can one-shot a ranger. Enough experimenting. So yeah, you gotta weave in movement and dodges in between attacks. Honestly, I think this guy, I still stand by the fact, fuckers, that this fight is harder than the final boss. Like, in all honesty, this fight is way harder than the final boss. I died to this guy like 4 times on my hunter. Didn't die to the final boss once. Like, still haven't died to the final boss once. So, yeah. That fight's way harder than the fucking final boss. But again, on a warrior, there's only one moment, and that's when I was fucking around, that even got remotely nerve-wracking. Other than that, it's fine. How much armor was that? 100. Dark resistance, which helps against the boss. 10 agility, 10 strength, and 10 intelligence. Or 4% crit, 5%. 4% crit damage, 5% crit chance. I think that's worth. We're not really going for a crit build, so that was just kind of nice. But yeah, this is one of the nicest rings in the game as well. One of the. I don't know if I'd say the nicest, because there's probably some hard mode shit in there, but still. Alrighty. That was cool. Easy mode. No, yeah, that fight's a lot harder in other classes, I swear. But, again, warriors are just kinda dumb. They're kinda fucking dumb, but I love it. It's a lot of fun to play. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of fun to play. And of course, this is the recipe you can use to bring the All-Watcher back into the game if you wish to fight it again, which of course we've collected on all the other bosses. Which you can see here, we can bring the slime boss back into the game, that night hunter thing back into the game, and the All-Watcher back into the game to fight it again. Hold on, don't fight me real fast, I need some titanium. I imagine that the purpose of that is to get some item maybe that it drops, or experience in general, I don't know. But you would have to farm the energy crystal thingy-madingies. What are those? Energy crystals, they are energy crystals. I thought I was way off on that name, but I was absolutely on point. Silly me. Yeah, you have to farm those to bring them back, so I imagine there has to be. Maybe those are the great beasts that they speak of. Maybe if you bring them back, that's the hard one. I don't know. I'm speculating here. I know I already looked at it, but yeah, it doesn't say anything about great beast. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. There's some titanium over there now. Pretty feel pretty invested to build my way over there and start like build some bridges and shit to get to some of these, because there's quite a bit of it. So you know, maybe we just build ourselves a little bridge like such. I feel like there has to be a way to build below you. I feel like we did something like that previously. Ah! Y'all saw what happened there. I don't have to even. Oh. Oh, I can push it. That's a reset button. That's fancy. Yeah. Y'all saw what happened there. I thought that block that hit way below me was right next to me. It was not. Why is it? Why is it right on my character? Has it always been like this? There you go. I don't know. Maybe it has. Maybe it is. I don't know. There you go.